Well, welcome in everyone. For the second year in a row, the Elkhart County Historical Museum will offer family programming in honor of Dia de los Muertos. Joining me now is Jennifer. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. Yeah. Well, tell me what is going on over at the Elkhart County Historical Museum.
Yeah, so we've got a few different things lined up to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. For all of next week, Tuesday through Saturday, we will be hosting a community ofrenda where people from the community can come in and leave remembrances or offerings in honor of a departed loved one that they would like to remember. And then capping the entire week off on November 1st, which is one of the actual days that Dia de los Muertos is traditionally celebrated, we will have a family celebration event where families of all ages are invited to come out, and it's a totally free event. And we're going to have live music from Mariachi Echo, which is a multi-generational mariachi band. And we're also going to have dancing from Tierra Viva, which is a Mexican folkloric dance group. There'll be face painting, there'll be traditional Dia de los Muertos treats, we'll have a food truck, get your taco fix. It should be a really fun time for everybody.
That is very cool. For those who don't know, what's the importance and meaning of Dia de los Muertos?
Yeah, absolutely. So Dia de los Muertos is a festival that goes back thousands of years in Mexico. And so it was here being celebrated by indigenous people even before the Spanish arrived. And it's a way to honor and memorialize the dead and to kind of honor that cycle of life and death, to see death as a natural part of life and to remember our lost loved ones. And while it's still very much celebrated in Mexico today, it's also celebrated by Latino immigrants who have come here to this region to celebrate that holiday. And so we want to bring that into our programming at the museum as well. Yeah,
and so what year is this in doing this event?
This is our second year.
Okay, yep. So how did the first year go?
First year was awesome. We had a lecture by a local professor about the history and cultural significance of Dia de los Muertos. We had mariachi music then, we had like a arts and crafts day. And so this year we wanted to go a little bit bigger. We wanted to bring in some live dancers. We wanted to bring in more food elements and hopefully get a really good turnout for people to come and party with us.
Yeah, what kind of feedback did you get from your first year from people who went?
People from the first year, they liked that we were incorporating more representation of Latino cultures in our community. That is something that the museum hadn't done a whole lot of prior to this, and so it's a direction that we really wanted to incorporate to make sure we're bringing in all of our Elkhart County community. And people liked that it was fun, right? Like it was something fun to come do at the museum that's not necessarily like hardcore history learning related, yeah. But just fun activities that you can come and do to enjoy as a family.
Yeah, definitely. And this is the day after Halloween, and so right. Everyone's going to be in their food coma, but definitely get back out there, do some learning, feel some different cultures, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. What is your favorite part?
My favorite part is probably the ofrenda, seeing all of the photographs that people put out of their deceased loved ones. I am planning to honor my great-grandfather this year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh. He's remembered in my family as being kind of a rule breaker. So it's fun to like get together and remember those people, tell those stories, and that's what Dia de los Muertos is all about.
Yeah. Oh, well, I love that you get to honor your grandfather, and I bet everyone else at the museum is going to find someone to honor as well. And
yes,
so
absolutely.
It really brings the museum family together.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. Yeah, and we'll be posting videos on our Facebook page, our Instagram page that will detail the lives of the individuals that we're going to be honoring, so people can keep an eye out for that.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Tying in that social media aspect too to bring more attention to it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what would you say to those who are seeing this now and they're like, I'm not going to go to that? Like, what would you say to bring them there?
I would say keep an open mind and, just open yourself up to the possibility of having fun, learning something new about a culture that you maybe aren't familiar with. And just keep in mind that death and dying and remembrance of somebody is something that's universal to all people. It's something that ties us all together, that we can all kind of come together on. And so I would encourage people to remember that as well.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting importance of the holiday, or would they call it a holiday, or is it
Yes.
more? Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's really interesting to you don't have to be sad and grieve someone's death forever. You can turn that into, well, we loved them and we're celebrating their life because they had a beautiful one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's really interesting. Well, thank you so much for joining us. For one more time, can you tell the audience, where is it and what time?
Yeah, so we will have a community ofrenda all next week, Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 5 at the museum. Come leave your offerings. And then Saturday, November 1st, we will be having a family celebration day from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Elkhart County Historical Museum, which is in Bristol.
Awesome. Well, thank you again so much for joining us on this Saturday morning. Thank you as well. We'll be right back.